Hello everyone, welcome back to White Collar. Today in this video, we are going to briefly see the whole outline of nature and states of matter. Matter. What is matter? Anything which occupies space, has mass, has property of inertia, and we can feel it, is called matter. In layman terms, everything that exists in the universe and surrounds space, and has mass, is called as matter. We can classify matter by physical composition and chemical composition. First, we are going to have a look at physical composition. Under physical composition, we can again divide it into natural and artificial. Under natural, there comes the three basic states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Everything that is rigid, and has fixed shape and fixed volume is called solid. Liquids doesn't have a fixed shape, but it does have a fixed volume. Gas, on the other hand, neither have fixed shape nor fixed volume. It takes volume and shape of the container it is in. Both density and attraction force have solid at highest, ranking down up to gas. Up next, under artificial states of matter, there comes the plasma and the Bose-Einstein condensate. A plasma is the hot ionized gas consisting of approximately equal numbers of positively charged ions and negatively charged electrons. Plasma is mostly gas, but the only difference is, plasma has ions and gas has molecules. Bose-Einstein condensate is what happens to a dilute gas when it is made very cold, near absolute zero and in super low pressure. At this point, the state has zero viscosity and near zero kinetic energy, since all the particles comes to a near stop. If we get back to the chemical composition, the matter can be divided into pure substance and mixture. Pure substance can further be divided into elements and compounds. What is an element? Any substance made up of same type of atoms is called element. All parts of an element have same composition, character, atomic number, atomic mass, etc. An element can be divided into two separate categories. First, it's classified into atomic state and molecular state. Atomic state of an element is when a single atom of an element exists in its stable state. For example, helium, which exists in atomic state itself. Molecular state is when an element exists in the form of molecules to form a stable state. For example, oxygen, hydrogen, everything has molecular state. In the second category of elements, we can divide it into metals, nonmetals, and metalloids. Metals are commonly rigid, shiny, and has conductive properties. Nonmetals do not possess any metallic behavior, whereas the metalloids possess properties of both metals and nonmetals. What is a compound? Compounds are formed as a result of combination of two or more chemical elements in certain composition, which is fixed. At least two elements should be there in compound. Every compound is a molecule, but not every molecule is a compound. Water, being the great example for compound, since it has two hydrogen atoms and a single oxygen atom, whose composition is fixed. Compounds can further be classified into organic and inorganic compounds. What is a mixture? A mixture is the physical combination of two or more substances without any chemical reaction, in which there is no change in the basic characteristics of the substance. That is, two or more substances are combined physically or manually. Now, if we take a look at mixture, the mixture can be divided into homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture is nothing but a solution. In solution, the amount of substance is equally mixed in all parts of the mixture. The solution can further be divided into unsaturated, saturated, and supersaturated, depending upon the temperature and the amount of solute present in it. The heterogeneous mixture consists of colloid and suspension, out of which, colloid has particles completely mixed with each other but not dissolved completely. Milk and water is a good example for colloid. Suspension has particles not only being completely insoluble but also not completely mixed with each other. In fact, the particles kind of settle down at the bottom, which we can visually see. Sand and water best describes the case of suspension. With this, we've come to the conclusion of this session. I hope it is very much useful to you guys. Make sure to share the video and subscribe the channel as well. See you guys in the next one. Until then, stay tuned.